Canelo, you last fought Golovkin 4 years ago. Why is this year the right time for that fight to happen again?
We have this deal. They want to fight with Golovkin, so I say, why not? Everybody wants the fight, right? Maybe a little late, maybe not. Everybody still wants the fight, so why not?
Is it still personal for you with him?
Yeah,
In what way?
he talk a lot of shit. He talk a lot of things, but we wanna see. Freeze is freeze, right? We need to win May 7. I'm focused 100% in this fight, and it's not an easy fight. It's a hard fight for me, but 100% in this fight, and then we talking about that fight.
What's good, family? So smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. So we just heard there from my doggy, Canelo, the booty buster, Alvarez, airing out your man's triple G spot, old ass bum slayer. Yeah, triple bum slayer, 100%. Listen, people want to know, what has Triple G Spot been doing? Hanging around the place, fighting bums, no doubt, and or not fighting at all. Yeah, and your man Canelo putting people on notice. Let's be real now. If and when Canelo runs through the 175-pound division, Bivol, yeah, what is Golovkin gonna do? Golovkin really is an older and worse version and a smaller version of Bivol. Yeah, Golovkin's probably got more of a one-punch kind of thing going on. He digs probably harder. But guess what? He's a 160-pounder. He ain't no 175 Donny. Oops. So what is Golovkin going to do apart from collect another pay packet? Yeah, he talked too much ish, and that's what Canelo's saying here. And the thing is, yeah, for years Triple G would comment on other fighters, and rightfully so. He'd say Billy Ho is a big mouth, which he was. Billy Ho just woofed, no good. Floyd Mayweather, another woofer. Yeah, Golovkin was very critical of certain individuals, but guess what? Golovkin, he didn't want no parts of Andre Ward. He went missing, in fact. Oops. Yeah, in fact, I need to do a video on that. Golovkin and Andre Ward got into it on Twitter a few weeks ago. I forgot to cover it. I'm going to go back real quick in the next week or so and cover that. Anyway, listen, bottom line is, yeah, your man Golovkin, and I'm sick of people saying, oh well, he didn't duck, he did duck. Listen, guess what? Canelo, yeah, what do we know about Canelo? When he goes up in weight, he gets the big fights. Oops. So that's why I'm sorry, I don't buy the narrative of, oh, Golovkin or Andre Ward ducked Golovkin. Listen, if Golovkin had wanted that fight, he should have gone up there and made his presence felt. The same way Alvarez went up to 168 and made his presence felt. The same way Alvarez went up to 175 and made his presence felt. That's how you make a big fight. You go up there and you start pushing wigs back. How many wigs did Golovkin push back at 168? None. So don't tell me that, Andre Ward ducked him. You didn't even go to 168. You was too busy fighting bums at 160. Yeah? And talking about, I won both the fights. You didn't do, is what you didn't do. And you can just tell by Golovkin's body language, or his behaviour. A man who won all them fights, what have you been doing since you won them all? Oh, I beat Canelo twice, I got robbed. Well, if you did beat Canelo, that'd make you the best fighter in the world. So what have you done with that since? Oops. In fact, Golovkin's looked worse than ever. The so-called best fighter in the world who beat Canelo twice, who looks like a... Listen, let's get something straight here. Canelo looks like a phenom. So, you're telling me the man who beat the phenom has been fighting bums and looking bad against bums? Oh, that definitely don't make no sense, does it? Oh, I beat the best fighter in the world, but meanwhile, I've been fighting bums and struggling. Get out of here, Golovkin. Triple G Spot sounding ass. Very nice, I like. Your wife nice, I like. Sounding ass. Do you know what I'm saying? Borat looking ass, sounding ass, dude. 100%. Listen, Golovkin. Team Canelo, we want you bad. Yeah, we're gonna get that very nice. Listen, we're gonna get your very nice behind, and you're gonna get split. Your cheeks. Listen, one cheek's gonna be going to the east, and the other gonna be going to the west, and it's gonna be one of them ones. And ginger nuts. You best believe you getting the ginger nut. That's what you're gonna get. Ginger nut going straight in between the middle. And that's the thing. Golovkin really is just gonna sell his booty to Alvarez. That's what this is, a payday. Payday, yeah, 100%. He knows he ain't fixing to do nothing. He knows he ain't fixing to do nothing. Because if he was, he'd have been making his own way. Why hasn't Golovkin given Andre the work yet? Oops. Again, it always falls down to Canelo to fight everyone. Meanwhile, these bums just sit around the place decorating the Christmas tree. No substance having asses. So listen, how about this one? Like Canelo said, you talk too much ish and your wig is going to get flown right off your bonds. Mr. Very Nice, you understand? Very nice, I like. Your wife nice, how much I like. Yeah, 100% sound an ass. Listen, Canelo right now, ain't no one doing it like Canelo doing it. Let's call a spade a spade. Who doing it like him? 175, and I can't lie to you. I know I'm kind of digressing topic here, but I am actually kind of scared about this fight with Bivol. Bivol, when Alvarez fought Kovalev was old and washed, and arguably not as good as Bivol. Bivol's a younger, not faster, but he just seems a bit more slick with it. And I'm thinking to myself, it's just a mad thing. This shows you this man Canelo, he knows no bounds. His mind is just, I've never seen anything like it. People talk about Mayweather, yeah. What was he doing at 32? Fighting bum somewhere, no doubt. Fighting old ass De La Hoya, yeah? Old ass coked out of his bonds De La Hoya. Really, what top level champions did Floyd go up and beat? Who? Floyd's resume is weak. These names Alvarez is beating, yeah. Golovkin, Bivol, Kovalev. Yeah, Kovalev was old, but still, he weren't De La Hoya old. Do you understand? He wasn't, and even De La Hoya whooped him as well. That's the worst thing. De La Hoya whooped Floyd. That's a fact. No one, I'm sorry, but in the history of the sport, who has done it like Canelo? No one has. Especially if he goes on to beat Beterbiev. If he goes on to beat some of the cruiserweight cats, Makabu. It's mad. And right now, as far as boxing goes, Canelo is carrying the whole sport on his shoulders. And Golovkin, like you say, you talk ish, and you're getting, listen, whilst you're talking ish, listen, Golovkin, you're going to be talking ish, because Alvarez is going to push it right the way up out your mouth, 100%, yeah, Alvarez is going to have Golovkin, literally, dribbling ish out of his bottom lip, from his bottom lip. That's how far up he's gonna get pushed. Yeah, Ginger Nut's gonna push that ish right the way back in, all the way up through his mouth, no doubt.